How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are definitely back with a banger. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Wow, man, we got a lot to talk about this morning, you guys. Definitely wake up, get the coals out of your eyes. If you guys been up, salute. But yeah, man, we're gonna get it in this morning, man. We got a bunch of topics to talk about in the heavyweight division, the welterweight division. Shit, we even got shit to talk about in the bantamweight division. It's just a lot of it's a lot to go. It's a lot going on right now. Even definitely we got to talk about the middleweight division, man. Are you guys wanting to see a Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez 3? Okay, is there any other fights that you guys want to see made, in the middleweight division instead of that, or is that the end all be all? But yeah, man, this is Coily Boxing, and we are definitely back with another banger. So yeah, man, let me get a couple people coming in here, man, and let's get this party started. Early morning, you know how we're doing it. You already know how we're doing it. And if you guys didn't know, Tyson Fury definitely called Tyson Fury. I mean, Tyson Fury definitely called Anthony Joshua a quitter. What are your thoughts on that, you guys? Is that something that you guys, would respect? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. These guys know what it takes. Know what you got. They have to go through every day, and stuff like that. Let's see what we got in here. Boxing Monster, good morning. He says, never let the devil win. Never let the devil win, baby. Never let the devil win, baby. Salute. Junior in the chat, he says, it's the champ. Back with another banger. What's up, Corey? What's going on, Junior? How you doing today, man? But yeah, man, Andy Ruiz, if you guys didn't see my last couple videos, Andy Ruiz is getting treated like a freaking, god over there in Mexico, man. He's bossed up. The fan public, the public perception of Andy Ruiz in Mexico, they're getting behind that man. They're getting behind him in a big way. I mean, this guy's life has completely changed, you guys. Steve Rogers, salute. Good morning, Steve Rogers. How's everything going? Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in here. Let's get these likes up, man. We're on this morning live stream. You're on this morning journey with me. So yeah, man. But like I said, man, it's one of those things, you guys, where I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I really and truly want to I want to thank everybody out there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's been with me, man. Some of those car live streams, man, be wild, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I had some time this morning. And salute to all my other, YouTubers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna name any names. It's too much to name, man. But who I'm pretty much rocking with everybody, unless you burn the bridge. But pretty much I call a spade, man. And a lot of people in the boxing community don't like that because they have their favorite boxers, they have their favorite opinion, they have their biased opinion and stuff like that. And they're always trying to push the narrative or have an agenda. Okay, this is agenda-free boxing network. Okay, you guys. Coily Boxing, we put it in, man. We've been doing this for over a year now. I've been a boxing hardcore fan for over 8 years now. Just because I didn't start my YouTube channel from just a year ago doesn't mean I haven't been a hardcore fan. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of hardcore fans that don't have a YouTube channel. You dig? So yeah, man, let's get into these comments, man. Flip Fish Flop. He says, yo, what's up, Corey? That's a tongue twister right there. Flip Fish Flop. Say that 10 times backwards. Crypto Colors, what's going on, my brother? He says, yo, Corey, what's up? What's going on with you, my brother? I hope all is well, man. It's all love on this end, man. Let's get these likes up, you guys. I told you guys, man. We're gonna get these likes up today, man. Yeah, man. The Atlanta man says, peace, peace, Corey. Ice season. Haha. Yes, sir. Crypto Color says Ruiz versus Wilder. Let's get it. Yeah, man. That's another thing, you guys. Ruiz versus Wilder. That's a fight that actually can get made. Al Heyman actually is running both of those guys' career. And I'm gonna be honest, Eddie Hearn is back, is up against the wall right now, man. Eddie Hearn right now is trying to push for this rematch. And I understand why he's trying to push for this rematch. Now, let me break it down to you guys. Eddie Hearn is trying to push for this rematch so quickly and so abruptly. And he's not trying to let any fight. He's not trying to let Ruiz have a fight in between. He's not trying to let Joshua have a fight in between. Here's why. After tons and tons of listening to other channels, listening to the boxing comments, doing my own research, those 3 to 4 belts that Andy Ruiz has, because if you want to count the IBO, that's a strap too, so that's 4 belts. Right now, you guys, Andy Ruiz could possibly get stripped for at least, one of those titles, you know what I'm saying? If not 2. Okay. So, Anthony Joshua could be fighting, Andy Ruiz could be fighting Anthony Joshua for maybe just 1 to 2 belts. We just got to see how everything plays out. Okay. The WBO Tyson Fury has already hinted that the WBO, okay, which is currently held by Andy Ruiz, okay, after icing his shit out of Anthony Joshua, could possibly be, okay, up for grabs this weekend. As soon as this weekend, you guys, okay? As soon as this weekend, Andy Ruiz could possibly get stripped for the WBO title, you guys, okay? That's something that is so crazy right now. You know what I mean? The more I think about it, is the more, crazier it sounds, man. They're not giving this guy any chance to defend his titles, and they're pretty much trying to take the titles right out of his arms, man. And I think, what is you guys' opinion? Because everybody in the chat has an opinion. I want to hear it. I will, relay the message, good, bad, or indifferent. But I will, definitely relay the message, man. You have a voice here on Coily Boxing. Okay. I have some things in the works too. We will be starting here at Coily Boxing. We will be starting a weekly show. Okay, you guys. With definitely special guests. I'm gonna revamp the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some things in the works. I'm gonna bring a whole hell of a lot of different channels together. That maybe don't like each other, or maybe have their own indifferences with one another. Coily Boxing is going to bring all that to cease, okay? Because at the end of the day, we got one goal. We want boxing to be a better sport. We want sport, and we want boxing to be a fair sport. We know there's politics in boxing, and we know there's a lot of shenanigans going down with boxing. Boxing is one of the most dirtiest sports, okay? And I'm not even talking about inside of the ring. I'm talking about outside of the ring, okay? So yeah, with that being said, let me go to the comment sections, man. Salute to everybody in the comment sections, man. Salute, salute, and salute. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Moonshine Blade. Oh, okay. Let me go. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Crypto Color says Ruiz versus Wilder. Let's get it. Fish Flop says, how old is everyone in the chat? Crypto Color says, wow, they like that was not supposed to happen. Laugh out loud. And Ruiz is like, you in the 62 now, Holmes. Laugh out loud. Moonshine Blaze says, Andy Ruiz, Dillian White would be a hell of a fight. Yeah, it would. Crypto Color says, if I was Ruiz, I would go after Wilder. I think Tyson Fury beats Ruiz. That could be possibly true. That could be true, man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Oh, AA Blunts, Boxing and Blunts, salute this morning, man. AD, salute this morning. I'm gonna read all of you guys' chats. I'm gonna get down to it. UGC Boxing Channel, what's going on? Good morning, Black Horseman. How's everything going? Charles D, salute, man. Salute, you guys. If you guys haven't checked out, man, check out the UGC boxing channel. They have a morning show. Pretty much, Black Horseman and the others try to do it every morning. I know, and they have a good channel, man. You know what I'm saying? AD, what's going on, my brother? How's everything going, man? PED, what's going on, man? Wow. Boxing Monster, salute, man. So yeah, let me read these chats, you guys. Let's see what we got here. Crypto Color, smash that like button too, you guys. As soon as you guys come in here, smash that like button. Let's get these likes up, man. And yeah, man. Crypto Color says, if I was Ruiz, I would go after Wilder. I think Tyson Fury beats Ruiz. Crypto Color says Ruiz should knock everybody out in the heavyweight division. Steve Rogers says that's because they don't look at him as a champion. But you gotta look at Andy Ruiz as a champion, man. And it's so effed up. If the WBO strips Andy Ruiz, okay, and gives the title, okay, up for grabs for the Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarz fight, okay, that's going down at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada this weekend, it's bullshit. Excuse my language, it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it, man. Andy Ruiz, went through hell to get that title, to get those titles, man. And now you're just going to strip them that easy? I mean, come on, man. That's got to be the talk of the week, you guys, for the WBO for even thinking of stripping Andy Ruiz, okay? He literally just got the belts like 2 to 3 weeks ago. And you're going to strip him already in less than a month, less than 30 days after you get the belts? You're going to strip this man of his titles? That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit, man. How can we respect an organization that is willing to strip a champion for absolutely nothing? For absolutely nothing, for being a champion. Just because you're just WBO, if you're listening, just because your man, okay, Anthony Joshua did not win, does not mean you need to take that away from another fighter, okay? Andy Ruiz worked hard for those titles, okay? He got knocked down on his ass in life and in the Anthony Joshua fight. But guess what? Time and time again, Andy Ruiz got back up and he fought. And that's a real big statement, man. And I truly believe I'm here for Andy Ruiz, until he proves me otherwise. I want Andy Ruiz to do well. I want all fighters to do well, but especially Andy Ruiz, man. His story is awesome, man. Okay. It's very rare that Bob Arum lets any of his fighters go without any consequences. Okay. He thought that Andy Ruiz had nothing left. He let Andy Ruiz go. And now look at Andy Ruiz, man. Andy Ruiz is a fucking superstar overnight. Overnight. And the Mexican fans get behind their champions, dog. Come on now. Come on now. This is Corley Boxing. We call a spade every time. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, man, the chats are booming. The chats are booming. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Where do I start at, man? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Moonshine says, let's go. Smash that like button too, you guys. We got to get these likes up, man. Let's get these likes up, man. There's a lot of people in here, man. Let's get these likes up. I'm gonna read these comments, you guys. I'm gonna read the hell out of these comments today. Moonshine says the rematch is a big risk for AJ, but he says forced to do it, but I don't know if he is able to win this fight. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. And the Andy Ruiz versus the Anthony Joshua fight, I'm favoring Andy Ruiz a little bit more, just because on the way he was willing to take chances against Anthony Joshua. He got knocked on his ass, and normally, a fighter tenses up and he's like, you know what? I'm not trying to get hit like that again. I'm going to shell up. Okay. Andy Ruiz did the complete opposite. Andy Ruiz got sat on his ass by the heavyweight champion of the world. And that was a moment in his life where you either man up or you fold. Okay. He manned the fuck up. He got up, and you know what he said in an interview? He said, man, when Anthony Joshua dropped me on my ass, I said, I got to get him back. That's a mindset of a champion, you guys. A champion that could possibly be here for a little while, man. This might not be a one and done, a Buster Douglas. As soon as you win the title, you go lose it right after that. I think we could be possibly looking at a multi defending champion in Andy Ruiz, you guys. Okay. Oh, AA Boxing and Blunt says, good afternoon from across the pond. Salute. AD says, salute Corey Lee. That would be a good fight. Look, he says, get them channels that don't agree with each other on to battle it out. Yeah, man. I got some things in the works, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know, if you guys heard what I said earlier, man, that I'm really keen on doing that, and it will happen. Okay, it will happen here on Corey Lee Boxing's network. Charles D says, what's good with it, Corey Lee? Salute the UGC. What's good, Corey? The Atlanta man says, I feel that Eddie Hearn is the thirsty and is running AJ into the ground. AJ needs a new team and some new heart. Wow. Okay. Boxing and Blunt says Ruiz beats AJ. Fury beats Wilder. Then Fury will go to Mexico and beat Ruiz. Hey, possibly. But let me tell you right now, though, Boxing and Blunt, and we're going to get into this in a little bit, too. Okay? Tyson Fury is not a for sure win, okay, versus Tom Schwarz. He's coming in there with the undefeated guy that does not know how to lose, that was definitely rated in the top 10, okay, in some sanctioning bodies, okay? Tom Schwarz is no pushover, okay? He's a legitimate top 10 heavyweight, okay? So you got to give him respect for that. You got to give him respect. I'm tired of people keep talking about, you know, Tyson Fury is going to beat Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury will beat Andy Ruiz. Tyson Fury needs to beat Tom Schwarz that's in front of him right now. We seen when we look past fighters, we seen what happened with Anthony Joshua, okay? And let's be honest, Tyson Fury doesn't have the best chin in boxing. He's been sat on his ass numerous times, okay? Let's call a spade now, you guys. I told you what I was going to do. I told you what I was going to do today, this morning. I'm going to call a spade, baby. You know that. Crypto Color says, I hope he knocks out Wilder. Let me go to these chats, man. UGC Boxing Channel says, Tyson Fury looks almost unbeatable right now. Wow. Everybody is beatable, UGC Boxing Channel. You know that. We all know that. AD says, Moonshine, what's good? And White Ruiz will be a slugfest for real. Yes, sir. Smash that like button, you guys. Definitely would be. Charles D. Okay, Boxing Hunter says Corey Lee with the agenda-free channel. Yeah. Hey, man, you know what it is, man. You know what it is. It's hard for channels to do that, man. You know what I mean? A lot of channels might be with different clicks or different, you know, different, you know, guys, and they're like, yo, did you just say Wilder was gonna get knocked out? Yo, we're banning you from our, you know what I'm saying, from our team, you know? Or did you just say Earl Spence was gonna get iced? What the fuck is wrong with you? We don't do that here, okay? And whatever organization they have. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Did you just say Earl Spence was gonna get iced? Dude, you're immediately reprimanded. You're immediately out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That's what they do, man. I'm telling you. Behind closed door, that's what they do. Let me go to the chats, though, man. Salute to everybody in the chats writing these comments. I'm getting to you guys right now. Okay. The Atlantic man says Eddie is greasy. Yes, he is, man. AA Boxing and Blunt says PEDs, they haven't had the WBO fight since Parker, and the last Mando was Fury. IBF haven't had Mando since October of 2017. Well, the IBF mandatory was Corbett Pulev, but remember he got hurt and he could not fight Anthony Joshua. Remember that, okay? Corbett Pulev was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua, okay, before Anthony Joshua even fought Jarrell Miller. Remember that now, you guys. Remember that. And I think that was a very winnable fight for Anthony Joshua. She says, so I think that the WBO and the IBF want Mandos, not rematches. It happened with Fury and the IBF. Yeah, but the Fury, man, that was a bunch of bullshit too, man. That was a lot of politics behind that. That was a lot of politics behind why the IBF stripped, okay, Tyson Fury, okay, a couple weeks after, getting that title shot, okay, and beating Klitschko, because a lot of people didn't think Tyson Fury was going to beat Klitschko. He was a huge underdog. See what we got here. Crypto Color says Ruiz is the Mexican Tyson now. Moonshine Blaze says, you get the, oh, here we go. Good morning. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Moonshine says the more the boxing associations act like douches, Fury becomes bigger with his lineal title and how he thinks about them belts. Okay. Samuel Shaw says salute to everybody. The Atlanta man says salute to Samuel Shaw. Okay. AD says, oh, the Atlanta man says I got Ruiz too. AD says AJ ain't no bum. He says FF's he won. He says he won 3 belts. He says beating 3 champions and a number of top 10 ranked. Although I admit I never thought I'd see AJ perform that bad. Deserves his win. He says Ruiz deserves his win, but AJ beats him for me in the second fight. Wow. Well, you had AJ winning the first fight. You thought Anthony Joshua was going to win the first fight. But I ain't going to lie, AD, a lot of people had Anthony Joshua winning the first fight. But you're a big Anthony Joshua fan. You had Anthony Joshua beating Wilder, AD. Come on now. Come on now, baby. Let's bring it all out, man. We're going to bring it one out. We're going to bring it all out. Okay. Crypto Color says, I hope he knocks out Wilder. Laugh out loud. You know who knocks out Wilder, Crypto Colors? Explain. Moonshine says, okay. Moonshine says, AJ is easier for Andy Ruiz to figure out than the other way around. Andy has more tools in his box. I mean, we got to see, man. That rematch is going. I'm not going to say Andy Ruiz is going to, he's a surefire, he's going to be, 100% Andy Ruiz is going to knock out Anthony Joshua again. No, I'm not going to say that. Anthony Joshua was a good champion, okay? And we're going to see how good of a champion he is, okay? He's faced with diversity right now, okay? And the Atlanta man says, real talk, I appreciate that. PD says, every time I read PD, it just does not sound right, Fury, PD says, Fury said AJ should get 20% in a fight with Fury now. Moonshine says Ruiz always explosive with fast hands when AJ opens up and puts him on the back foot. Andy ain't no Joseph Parker. He goes in there and has the upper hand in exchanges. AJ has to work on himself to win. Anthony Joshua needs to work on his defense. That's what Anthony Joshua needs to do in his head movement. Okay? If we see the same head movement and the same defense in the second fight, the same thing is going to happen. Okay? AJ has to improve. Moonshine says that. The Atlanta man says a spade is a mother spade. Laugh out loud. Moonshine says Blade. He says Ruiz. Says Ruiz. Yeah, man. Oh, okay. Let me see. No joke. Salute. No joke. How you doing today? He says, respect, Corey Lee. Back with another banger. Hit that like button. No joke. Come on, man. Let's get these likes up, my brother. Let's get these likes up. Okay, let me go back to these chats, you guys. You guys got the chats on fleek right now. AA Boxing and Blunt says PED, if Fury gets 40% with no belts, he says if Fury gets 40% with no belts and AJ had 3, what's the split now with AJ having no belts? I'm gonna go with 60. But you know what? This is what a lot of guys don't know and a lot of boxing channels don't report about. Okay, I've seen a few report about it, but the majority don't know about it. Okay, shout out to Ringside Reporter. They said something about it for sure. I know that for sure. Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn already are. Andy Ruiz had to agree to the rematch before the first fight happened. Okay, so let me break this down to you guys out there that don't know what's going on with boxing politics. Okay, Andy Ruiz, okay, to even get the first fight with Anthony Joshua, okay, he had to agree to not only the first fight and the money, he had to agree to the rematch and the money. Okay, so hey man, you know Anthony Joshua was kind enough to give Andy Ruiz a title shot. And you know, Andy Ruiz was not the mandatory or anything like that. He didn't have to. He didn't have to. So, you know, and Eddie Hearn, we might bash Eddie Hearn a lot, but for him being a smart businessman, putting this rematch clause, putting how much money Andy Ruiz was going to get paid in this rematch clause, you know, from what I'm hearing from good sources, okay, that's already been, you know, that's already been taken care of. Okay. So the rematch getting made should not be that hard. Okay, from what I heard, that's what's going on. Crypto Color says, "Yo, Corey, how did Ellie Setback channels get so big? He a cornball." Shout out to Ellie Setback. Ellie Setback works his ass off. Crypto Colors. From what I'm hearing, Ellie Setback was driving to Riverside, where Robert Garcia's new gym is at. From what I heard, Ellie Setback was driving 4 hours. Oh, no, 3 hours to get there just to videotape them guys. 3 hours every day. 3 hours. Okay? You guys, man, hey man, that's a lot of that's not talked about though. And you know, Mikey Garcia is a superstar now, man. And I think a lot has to do with Ellie Setback and giving us those, you know, one-on-one interviews with the Robert Garcias and stuff like that. I think he needs to take credit for that. Moonshine says Ruiz is bigger, faster, fresher, faster. Povetkin and AJ had problems with Povetkin. What the fuck? I'm gonna need you to retype that, Moonshine. You lost me on that one. AA Boxing and Blunt says, haha, group opinions. No one can think for themselves. Yes, sir. PD says, laugh out loud. AD says, A Boxing and Blunts, good question. You have 2 belts less guys. AJ doing much better pay-per-view numbers than Fury with a much bigger worldwide audience, but Fury will still think he's the bigger draw. We'll see who comes out to the MGM Grand to support, you know, Tyson Fury. We'll see. No Joke says, check that bet. PD says, I normally stick a bet on the underdog as well. I should have done it with Ruiz. Yeah, PD, a lot of people should have done that with Ruiz, man. If we could only turn back the hands of time. If was a fifth. Moonshine says, AJ too slow on his feet and hand speed to keep Ruiz on the outside. That's the problem. PD says he should have fought him like he did with Parker. Yeah, Anthony Joshua should have fought Andy Ruiz like he did a couple fighters. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. You know, he should have fought Andy Ruiz like he fought Dillian White. You know, semi good defense and trying to fight him from the outside. Let me read these chats though, you guys. We could have said a lot of ifs though, you guys, but you know, we know what it is now, man. You know, he lost. You know, Anthony Joshua took that L, man, and he's got to rebuild. You know, he's got to rebuild. And for him to rebuild, you guys, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot, man. Okay. This is not a for sure. This is, let me break this down to you guys, okay? And then I'll get back to the chat. Okay. Andy Ruiz is not some fluke. Andy Ruiz is not some guy that just came out of nowhere and beat Anthony Joshua, and now everybody's raving about him. Yeah, to the casual fan, you never heard of Andy Ruiz, okay? But I covered, okay, the Parker versus Ruiz fight. I thought Ruiz won that fight, okay? And a lot of you other guys thought Andy Ruiz won that fight. So let's not say Andy Ruiz, you know, came out of the woodworks. You know, where did he come from? The guy's been fighting since he was 7 years old, and probably 80% of the guys he fought with were taller than him, were bigger than him. Okay, maybe not in weight, but you know, just taller, and giving them that range, giving them a longer range, a bigger reach advantage over Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz been dealing with those type of fights his whole life, probably. You know, Andy Ruiz has been a heavyweight since he was like 16 or 17 years old. The guy Andy Ruiz used to be 350 pounds, 350-pound heavyweight. Can you imagine? We think Big Baby Miller's fucking heavy. Could you imagine Andy Ruiz 350 pounds? Shit. And then you hear a lot of fans saying that, you know, Andy Ruiz is a disgrace to the heavyweight division. You know, Andy Ruiz is not that good. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I think Andy Ruiz is pretty solid, man. I really do. PD says people think I'm a steroid expert. PD says Eddie was a genius putting an amount in the rematch clause. Yeah, he was. I'm not gonna say he was a genius, but that was very smart. That was very smart. That was very smart, because not a lot of promoters do that, and not a lot of fighters will accept those terms. Okay, but let's be honest. Andy Ruiz had a chance of a lifetime, and he took full advantage of it. Now, if Andy Ruiz wins the rematch, the world's his. How they says, the world is yours, like Scarface says, the world is yours. Okay, if Andy Ruiz wins the rematch, the world is his. Point blank, period. I'm just being honest with you guys, man. I'm being straight up with you guys, man. Smash that like button, you guys. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these damn likes up. Let me see what we got here. PD says, how hard is it to get the hunger back when you have 9 figures in the bank? 8, 7 figures, 9 figures. Yeah, he probably do got about 9 figures. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. He probably does have about 9 figures. Ruiz is what Mexicans hope Chris Arreola was to be. Yeah, but it wasn't to be. Chris Arreola partied too much. I mean, at one point, he was like an alcoholic, bro. You can't be an alcoholic and think you're going to fucking fight every day, dog, and do good. Alcohol tears your body apart, okay? So if you see fighters out there partying and drinking a lot, man, you know, their days are numbered. Their days are numbered, you guys. Their days are numbered, in my opinion, you know. PD said, Moonshine, let me read. Crypto Color says, good point, Corey. Still rather see you up there. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. The Atlanta man says, Ruiz just met the Mexican president. You know he ain't taking no L's right now, period. PD says, Eddie, yeah, man, yeah, he was. AA's, okay. PD says 50-50 sounds legit to me, AA, Boxing and Blunts. Oh, okay. Boxing and Blunt says, he says, I'd say more like 50-50 now, or 51-49 Fury. But you got to understand, man, Ruiz took what he could get, man. You know, because it wasn't a for sure thing that Ruiz was even going to get the fight. You know, This whole thing happened from Andy Ruiz, okay, direct messaging Eddie Hearn, okay, on Instagram, okay? This is how this whole thing happened, okay? It happened from Instagram, okay? Okay? The Destroyer, aka Andy Ruiz, direct messaged Eddie Hearn and said, look, I want a shot at the title. I'm in shape. I'm ready to go. I have a good following. I'm Mexican. My fans travel. And they did. They did. They had fans coming out there to New York. And I guess Eddie Hearn was like, okay, well, let's talk. Let's talk, numbers and stuff like that. And Andy Ruiz, once he seen 5 million, the biggest payday that he's ever had, he was probably like, where do I sign up at? Like, you know what I mean? It's like a dream come true, man. For this to happen to Andy Ruiz is like a dream come true, man. Crypto Color says, Corey, is it possible for you to get some interviews from fighters that we don't know about? Yeah, definitely. Moni Brown TV, what's going on, my brother? He says, ice, baby. What's up, my brother? In rehab, doing therapy. So I'm out the loop, but I'll be back with another banger real soon. Hashtag keep grinding, my brother. Hashtag solid. Salute Moni Brown TV, man. If you guys haven't, go check out Moni Brown TV. He said he's going through rehab. Man, I hope everything works out for you, man. Moni Brown TV in that rehab. Man, Moni Brown puts a lot of work in, man, with those editing skills, man. Moni Brown has some very, very good editing skills, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to give it up to him, man. Moni Brown's editing skills are superb, are like up there, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Moonshine Blaze says, I don't understand AJ having all that muscle. He just burns stamina and can't move. Well, with a lot of muscle, those muscles need oxygen, okay? Those muscles, and you can only get a certain amount of oxygen, you know what I'm saying? So, and man, he got gassed out, man. What you expect? Andy Ruiz took that gas from him. He hit him a couple times in the body and went upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And when he went upstairs and did damage. I'm gonna tell you guys right now for the record, okay? And then I gotta go after this, you guys, because I gotta start my day, But Andy Ruiz, as a fighter, okay, is a very intelligent fighter. A lot of people underestimate Andy Ruiz because of his physical stature. Okay, cannot go on that, man. What Mexican do you know that's ripped and cut up like fucking Anthony Joshua? It's just not in their DNA. Typically, it's just not in Mexicans' DNA to look like that. Okay, so Mexican fighters, black fighters, white fighters, they have to, what's the best word? They have to deal with what the cards that they're dealt, okay? Andy Ruiz was dealt with those cards on the way he looks physically, but would you rather look the part or be the part? Okay? That's a good question I got to ask for you fans out there. That's the question of the day. Would you rather look the part or be the part? Hey, man, that's a very intelligent question, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what you guys got to say about that, man. But look, man, it's 9:30. I said I was going to cut it off at 9:30, man. Thank you guys so much for watching Corey Lee's Boxing. We will get to so many different topics. I want to get to so many different topics, man. But, hey, man, somebody's got to keep the lights on in this house, man. So, hey, man, I got to go, man. But thank you so much. I will have videos coming out throughout the day. Thank you so much for watching Corey Lee Boxing and for being here, man, and to keep supporting me, man. Support all the other YouTube channels out there. They're putting out boxing, unbiased content, and they don't have any agendas. Give them a like, man. Give them a like from Corey Lee Boxing, man. Say Corey Lee Boxing sent me. Give them a like. If they're an unbiased boxing channel, show them love, man. All right, show them love, man. All right, and until next time, you guys, this is Corey Lee Boxing, and you have definitely been hit with another banger. Peace out, you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, okay? Peace out, man.